First of all, sort of what's in store? I gather there'll be two sessions starting with the committee this morning.
That's right. This is unprecedented. We've done this on Friday again. Normally the super fast procedure takes 2 days. This is going to be in 1 day. So we're going to start the committee at 10 o'clock, finish at 6:30. Then we're going to decide what time we'll start.
Have a little dinner, perhaps?
Well, we'll see. There's enough time. But we're going to organize this. I think we're going to start the plenary at 10 o'clock or about there and finish about 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
Talk to me a bit about how close you think this will be. Obviously, your party has thrown its support behind the Prime Minister and the plan that he's accepted. Do you think that it'll be widely supported in Parliament?
Yes. The excitement is not about how much support this bill will have. This will pass with more than 200 out of 300 votes. Really, the question is how many of the governing MPs will support the bill. So it's a question for the Prime Minister, not for us.
Just walking around the streets of Athens talking to people here, I've spoken with many who have expressed some optimism that the kind of coalition we see here behind this plan is going to lead to more collaboration, a different kind of government going forward.
Yeah.
Do you think that'll be the case? Are you optimistic that this is sort of marking a change in Greek politics?
Well, we'll have to see. The Prime Minister yesterday said that he's going to try to push through and stay the course with the current government. Obviously, I think he's too optimistic. He doesn't have the full support, so he's going to, at some point, lose support. Now, it's going to be a game of, chicken up to a point. He's going to try to cajole us into supporting the difficult bills with the opposition vote and him governing the rest of the bills with his own votes where his MPs have no conscience issues. I don't think this is going to work. There has to be some kind of political deal. He has to face the music at some point.
Something he said last night is he intends to stay in office. He wants to see these reforms implemented. Are you optimistic that that will indeed happen, that there will be no sort of snap election, anything will change, that he'll stay in power for the foreseeable future?
I don't think elections are an option for Greece. So he has to stay the course. He has to stay the Prime Minister. I'm not sure that his government can stay as it is. I think he needs to seek wider support in order to stay the course and implement those measures. I think that's what's in the cards.
Is your party pushing for that, for some shake-up at the cabinet level?
No, we're not pushing for it. We're waiting. It's just that our judgment is that at some point he's going to lose support, so he has to do something about it.
Let me just ask you about a few parts of the plan. Prime Minister Tsipras spoke about these last night. Let me start with taxes. This is something that you know well. You used to be responsible here on behalf of the Greek government for collecting taxes. We've heard about broadening the base. We've heard about raising the sales tax. How possible is that? I mean, do you think that that'll work? Just in light of what you know about how the tax system works here, how people have paid their taxes here, is it possible to have that kind of reform?
Well, it is possible. This is a half-baked reform. It's not, full-fledged.
How do you mean? You say half-baked?
Well, I mean that they should really have gone to 2 rates. Now they're still staying the course with 3 rates. This will not catch as much tax evasion as it would have, but still, it's a step forward. But what we need to ensure is that we take the whole VAT system, the sales tax, and we reform it in such a way that it both raises revenue, not just from the rate rise, but also from tax evasion. But at the same time, we mitigate the bad effects, because raising the sales tax on food and on electricity obviously creates problems for the lower end of the society. You have to increase help in those segments.